most requested one, age spots, brown spots, melasma, brown spots on the face, moles, things like that. How do we hide that, right? Yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, was dark circles, different tones of dark circles under the eyes. So if you missed that one, make sure you catch that. That one was a really good one, but today's going to be age spots. So if you are here with me now live, drop a 1 in the comments, and you will know by the little live red box at the top. If you don't see that, then you are a replay watcher, so give me a 2 so I know you came to support me and show me the love, okay? So first, let's talk about the difference of fading age spots so they're gone for good and covering age spots just with makeup. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about both. I, over the summer, had a lot of brown spots here and here. Some people like to call it melasma, especially if you just had a baby or you're on birth control. You will be sensitive to the sun and get those ugly brown blotches above the lip, the bridge of the nose, basically anywhere the sun is hitting, right? So what I use to get rid of those is a product called Sotox. Sotox is made from a sanji mushroom. And I know where is it? I have it written down because in the Asian culture, it's the Asian culture, sanji mushroom, also called matsutake, has properties that lighten. So Asians in the Asian culture are known to, they really like to have fair skin and constantly work on lightening and brightening their skin. So that's where Sotox was created. The skincare line with Limelight by Alcone, that's what I'm using, works with all natural ingredients, certified organic ingredients, and you're dealing with zero toxic chemicals. It's not tested on animals, so it's going to do the job and take care of your skin. You got to be very careful what you're putting into your skin because it travels deep into your bloodstream. So for me, I was really rubbing in this Sotox in this area because that's where my brown spots were last summer. So if you think I'm BSing, go back onto my videos on my main Facebook wall and scroll all the way down to about 8 months ago, and you will see the brown spots, and they are finally lightened from this Sotox. And what's going to speed that up, obviously it's not going to happen overnight, right? You have to do this day and night. You'll start seeing results within a couple weeks, but then wow, the results you're going to get after 60 or 90 days, amazing. And then I take One Drop Wonder, which is pomifera oil. It's cold pressed from a pomifera or a raj seed. So it's cold pressed, strictly one ingredient, over 40 different healing benefits. So you just need 1 drop. That's why it's called One Drop Wonder. And when you put it in on top of the Sotox, it becomes a power booster. Okay, so that is what at age 43 has really repaired my skin and having that lightening, brightening, tightening effect. So long term, that is something that you can do to treat it while we're going to cover it cosmetically. Another thing that you can do is if you want to know about, I would say, good things that you can use at home. I don't know the longevity of the time, but lemons. People are known to cut a lemon and just massage the lemon itself, especially the lemon peel, the white part of the lemon peel, really working that into your skin is also over time going to lighten your brown spots. Or if you're an instant gratification girl, then go to a med spa or a plastic surgeon or dermatologist and get a chemical peel. Because I know chemical peels it's more invasive. It'll basically remove layers of your skin off the top surface. So those are a few of your different options if you're dealing with age spots. Now let's talk about cosmetically. So what I'm going to do is take my primer spray and just get a nice light coat because I'm going to give you a fun visual, okay? So I'm going to spray on my oil-free water-based primer spray, and then I'm just going to put on a nice thin coat of my Wax Botanical Foundation. So this is the Wax Botanical Foundation. You can tell that's the color I use a lot because it's coming down to the metal. And I just take a clean blenderful sponge, rinse it with warm water, drain every bit of drop out so it's just damp. And it's nice and cushiony and big and amazing. And what I'm going to do is just twist it into the foundation, get a little bit on, and then start to blot. Just like a nice even coat of foundation all over my face, because then I'm going to create some brown spots for you to dramatize the effects and show you that if I had really dark brown spots, what to do. So the person we have to thank for requesting this is my mom. I went there for dinner last night and I said, you know, I really want to do visuals and help people learn the common problems, the things that women have and really don't know what to do. It's like you walk into these stores and you get promised certain results, and then you get certain things and you don't know what to do with it, or it's not working. And maybe your product that you have is good, but maybe you don't know how to use it. A lot of the times it's not the product that you're buying in the store or from Limelight or from the drugstore. It is user error, because if you're not using it or you getting the benefits of the multiple ways to use it, then you're not gonna see the results, right? So that's what I'm here for. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an ashy color that I like to use for my brows, which is number 40. Okay. Because I'm going to show you a couple little tricks on here. So I just want to kind of get some brows on first, and then we're going to have fun and do some correcting, because I feel like eyebrows frame your face, and if you don't put your brows on, it's like your face looks lost. So we're gonna give you the whole visual here. I like sculpting my brows with a ashy type powder, whether if it's the lightest ash for blondes or a dark ash for medium tone, because warm browns look muddy. They look very artificial. Same if you're ever going to go like on a contour or something, you always want to use something that resembles a shadow, like when the sun goes into the cloud or like shining on a tree and you see the true shadow in the grass. That's like an ash color. You should always try to, you know, sculpt or do brow hair and stuff with ashy type colors. So hello everybody. If you're on here, please give me a 1. If you're just jumping on, we're going to cover age spots. So I'm going to create some age spots. So right now I just have this little dome brush, and I'm going to go back into that same ash color, and I'm going to just do 3 dots so you can really see the difference of what to do and what not to do, okay? So look, they're the same equal dots. I gave myself some brown spots, so we're going to be a little funny here, okay? So the way to cover, let me just push this into my skin so it's not sitting on top, right? We're going to really work that into my skin. Okay, so now we got some brown spots. I look like a deer, right? Do I look like Bambi? So now I'm going to go into a color corrector. When you're covering brown, kind of like what I'm hinting on what I did 2 days ago for the dark circle one, which was an excellent video. So if you missed that, definitely catch it. So what you want to do to cover brown is you want to use a peach corrector. So I'm going to use number 3. Number 3, this is Limelight by Alcone's waterproof wax concealers. What that's going to do is make it stay put. It is 52% pigment. So when you're dealing with pro makeup products, professional quality makeup products, the pigment count is going to be a lot higher, and the fillers or anything else that's in it is going to be less. That's the difference between other brands that may be watered down with different oils and fillers and other things that really shouldn't be in there. So your pigment count's going to be like 14% and more fillers. Does that make sense? So because this is a wax, pure pigment, waterproof corrector, number 3, I'm going to scoop some out and warm it up onto my wrist because it needs body heat to move, okay? So I'm going to take my finger and really work it in till it becomes nice and fluid-like, because otherwise if I just went right into the palette and then onto my face, it's going to be cakey, it's going to be heavy, and it's not going to blend. So you'll see a lot of the times makeup artists work off their hands, number 1, to get the product moving and flowing, and number 2, for sanitary purposes, okay? So now that we got a good amount on the finger, let me just get a little bit more, work that in. You would tap right over the brown spot, okay? So right now I'm just tapping, I'm not wiping, and you're gonna see it disappear. And that's all with working with a corrector. So this would work for freckles, this would work for brown spots. So all I do is go over with the corrector to make it totally vanish, okay? Now, after this point, you would take your foundation, okay? And I'm gonna go back into my foundation because literally, so you can do it either way. You can do a very thin coat of foundation, use your corrector, go over with foundation, or you can just go right over your brown spots with the corrector first and then go over with the foundation. So you play with it both ways and see which way that you like. So now I'm gonna go take my foundation and I'm gonna go ahead and blot lightly all over, just like so. And already it's gone. Now I'm gonna show you if we didn't use the corrector and we went over with just foundation, what happens? And I bet this is the problem that you have. So now I'm gonna go into the foundation and I'm gonna stamp it on. Do you see it? Gone, there. That's the difference of using a corrector. If you don't cancel out, a corrector means canceling. You need to cancel out the unwanted tone. If you go over with just a foundation, your brown spots shine through. If you correct first and use your foundation, it is flawless. Does that give you an aha? Does that give you an aha? Now, another fun thing, let's talk about age. I'm gonna give you a little bonus today. I'm gonna give you a little bonus. Aging, or just monolid, if you have with this problem right here, see this droopy lid? When I was 20, my eyes were like this. I had a nice high eyelid where I had a generous area to put an eyeshadow. Unfortunately, gravity is taking place, right? And our eyelids start to droop the older we get. So with that same corrector, you can take a thin, small brush. I'm just gonna use like an eyeliner brush. Let me get some out of there. Warm it up on my wrist. And let me get my little hand mirror so I could see close up. Hello, Janelle. Hi, Erica. Remember, you guys, if you're on here, give me a 1. What you can do is you take that corrector and you're gonna create an illusion by drawing a line right here from like under the brow, like this area right here. So did you see that? Let me just get a little bit more. I'm gonna go a little bit darker for camera purposes because I'm on a cell phone, so it's not like it's going to be good with color. There we go. So can you see that? You kind of draw a line just like that. And then what you do is you take your beauty blender and you blend it in. So now what that's gonna do, it's gonna create a line, and then you take the highlighter, which is 0. I love highlighting with 0. I'm gonna take a little bit of 0 and pop it into the brow bone right here. So just by working with the 2 correctors, number 0 and the peach corrector, you are going to give the illusion of an eyelid. Where right here, it's very droopy, and you have, so like this side of my face, without doing that, you just have the droopy eyelid and you still see the brown spots through. With this side with the corrector, it covered it, and putting a little bit in the eye, it shades it and makes your eye appear to the person an illusion. Everything's about illusions, okay? So now this eye looks bigger and fresh, so I'm gonna come in, right? Youthful, just by putting a couple correctors in there. This side, droopy eyelid, age spots. So I hope that helped. If you want to know exactly what I used, again, it's number 0 and number 3 correctors. And then, of course, with your Wax Botanical Foundation. That's it. And then the sponge is life. And then if you want to correct, so while you're doing this for now, like doing the cosmetic-y part for now, you could be treating underneath with the Sotox and the One Drop Wonder. So now you're fading out everything out that's underneath. You know that it's repairing while you're cosmetically doing it. So then within a few months, you're going to be exactly where I am, where now the brown spots will be gone and you won't even have to do that correcting. So I hope you learned something from this. Thank you so much. Drop your comments. If you have any questions, I would love to answer. I really hope this gave you a good visual. And again, if you're a replay watcher, please drop me that too, so I know. And if you want to be in my VIP group to get on that request thread to see something that you really want to learn, then just say add me to your VIP or comment below add me, and I will be sure to add you into that VIP group. So again, I am Candice Bertolini, and I am your makeup fix. Have a great day.